going to be in and out. I
It's
can't.
all good.
It's all good. We want you at your natural.
You might see a cat eventually.
I know, same.
One of the two.
Or so again, you know, here we are. We all in our own world, protecting ourselves, doing what we do best. You know, the survival of the fittest. But my number one question to all you, well, to our panelists is, once this is all said and done, it's clear, everybody's free to do what we want, back to our normal lives. What is the first thing you guys is gonna do? Like, what's the first thing you had in mind? Like, as soon as it's done, I get to not worry about bumping into nobody or running back home in a timely fashion. What y'all doing?
I'm going to the nail salon and the eyebrow right.
Okay.
I'm going to hug some people. I gotta
hug some people.
Yeah, I gotta hug some people. I can't, you know, I'm used to physical contact. This is whack.
Oh man.
I think I'm actually gonna finally celebrate my birthday. I had to celebrate my birthday in the house on Tuesday, running around like crazy.
Oh no! Happy birthday though.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So me and my coworkers already said we're going to the bar as soon as they say all clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna. I think first things first is get my eyelashes done because I have none now. Eyelashes, and then if I could see my students, man, just like being up under them, hugging them, and then probably hit dance studio, hit some dance classes. I'm missing the studio right now.
So.
I feel you. For me, I probably gonna give me a steak dinner and go to Soul Cycle. I miss them both.
Ooh, the gym. Yes, the gym.
Yeah. I mean, brunch and happy hour is first on the list. So, you know, I just need a drink and a two-step. Oh, man. Let's get right into it, though, I mean, this quarantine life has been hard for everybody. Or maybe it hasn't. I don't know.
I mean, it's
I
been
might
okay.
be introverts.
It's been okay. I'm always used to being by myself, and it's now that I'm by myself, I want to go somewhere. But I'm like, but you're always home. Why do you want to go out all of a sudden?
But does it feel a little different that you're being forced to stay home?
I think that's what it is. I think it's because we're forced. Like, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Now I have all these places in my head I want to go.
Got you. So,
yes.
Go ahead.
It's different when you, I'm used to being home, but I'm used to having visitors on a regular basis. And we have our little sessions, we hang out, we chill, politics. So now my house is quiet and I'm like, I live on Zoom. I live on Zoom and Messenger right now because I got to have contact with people.
Right. Oh, I see you got your cats, you said. But you extra friendly with them now?
They don't talk back, you know. they do stuff, and then sometimes they don't even want to be bothered with me.
I guess they starting to realize you home too much. Like, yo, you got like own time. Like, what's that about?
Exactly.
Nah, that's cool. So, I mean, as far as like, since we're social distancing ourselves, how has it been for your social life, your dating life? Like, how are you getting that fixed?
Oh, I was social distancing in my dating life from before this.
Oh, well, damn. Okay.
It's just normal for me.
Oh, okay. Got you. Go ahead. You smiling on her, Mika.
Nothing to say. It's dry. It's been dry. Still dry.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Got you. Yeah. And Rachel, I see what happened. Go ahead, Clark.
Non-existent.
It's like people, I don't know, it's funny. Either people are going to want to hit you up even more because they're sitting around thinking about you. Like, for example, my ex and I had a conversation and we haven't talked in a long time. And I'm like, oh. But then it's like, you know, random people are starting to pop up on the text messages, but the people that you want to be there aren't there.
Like, where are you?
You know, but I mean, at this point, I'm the same way. Like, I'm so used to like being by myself, just being on my phone, reading a book, watching a movie that I really don't care about the social life. But then now I'm starting to miss it because we're forced to be in the house.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, who can I text because I'm bored? Who can I find? Who can I FaceTime? You know, it's kind of odd though. It's strange.
Yeah, it definitely can be. And I know the last episode that we had we kind of spoke on it when we were saying how a lot of people are going to really get exposed once this thing is over because it's like, dang, I talk to you every day and
Right.
I had nothing else to do. I was bored, and now I gotta talk. Like, I gotta see you again. Now I'm good. I'm over you already.
And you know what? I hope that's not the case for people. I mean, and, you know, I mean, taking this time to rekindle a friendship or at least try to spark a momentum back. And now, you know, the world is back to normal. And the next thing you know, your report or your posture just like, you know, I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that's not the case
That's
for
the
a lot of people.
It's the case.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's cross our fingers. Hope.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Big hope.
If you talk to a person for months or almost a year, and then now they're hitting you up, you're not going to talk to them when you're back to regular life. You know, I know I'm not.
But some want to take that chance though. They want to be a quarantine boo.
And I think that's gross. Like, why? Like, because you don't. My whole thing is like people who are hooking up during this time, having people come through. You just don't know where they've been. The exposure. If you have a quarantine day, how they say, it got to be somebody you.
Quarantine peen is what they call it. Nah, that's not what they call it. That's what I said.
Wait, I don't want to think about that.
You can't have random quarantine penis. You know.
No, absolutely. I mean, I think you know anybody that's been in your bedroom in the last at least couple of months, and then you know that this is about to be a final, like, all right, we need to stay put. Like, what we doing? Like, this is going to be a commitment, quarantine, you know, sexual pleasure. Like, can you deal with that? So, you know, I mean, especially for people that's like big on like used to having sex. Like, I'm sure, you know, people like is over masturbating, so like to the next level. Like I'm over it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, yo?
You know?
Like, how much more can a man do to himself? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, my question is like, what's the temptation? What is the type of temptation for someone to say, you know what? I know we have sex in a while, but
how do you substitute with it?
I might take a chance. Like, are anyone in that type of frame of mind right now?
Well, it's funny you brought that up because so I'm in Arkansas and I'm somewhat dating someone who lives here. And in Arkansas, they don't have cases really here. Not in the area I'm in. And so the person I've been dating, we haven't seen each other in a long time since last year was February. So like that's a long time not to see someone that you're, you know, getting to know. So I'm all like, okay, well, let's link up. But then my mom's and my brother like, well, think about it. How are they taking the grocery store? How are they taking this? You don't know if that people coming through. Right. So it turned to a whole argument of us like arguing about if I should go see this person or not. So my you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it because it's like my mom was like, it's Russian roulette. It's a 50-50. You're going and you come back and you're fine. You don't have any symptoms and you're great, or you come back and you have something. You got that COVID-19. I don't want COVID-19 just because of the D. I'm good.
COVID, emphasis on the D. Okay. Okay, so with y'all temptations, which y'all just run around the block, y'all binge watch a whole season of shows? Like, what are y'all doing? When y'all feel the urge, what do y'all do? Go have a drink?
I drink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I drink and I have herbals. I drink and I got herbals.
Okay.
Am I right with that?
I try to watch movies. But because I'm a music person, because I'm a music teacher, I'm a performing arts teacher. Mm-hmm. So I would put a movie on and then I don't know what happened. Like, I watch the first 5 seconds and then I'm either on my phone or playing games or walking out the room. I'm like, I don't know. So Netflix is not my friend. I can't do it. I don't know.
Okay.
So it's either just music.
How long has it been? A couple of weeks since we've been in quarantine? It hasn't been that long.
I'll speak for yourself. I've been doing this for about 3.5 weeks already.
Yeah, it's about to
like I'm in the Bahamas, and they shut us down, like schools and everything from the outbreaks in the United States. So I've been in the house. I've been like doing online classes with my students and stuff like that. But I've just been in the house for like 2.5 weeks. Yeah, 3.5 almost.
Yeah, I'm a month in already.
I'm
going crazy.
Yeah, so I know about that quarantine life.
I feel like I went longer without sex. I don't know. I don't think 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
I went longer than a month.
Oh yeah, I was going along without sex because I was talking about like TV stuff.
Exactly.
But it's a different state of mind, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, I'm not thinking about it because I'm keeping myself busy. I'm out living my New York life or my Bahamas life. You know what I'm saying? So now you sitting there, you're tired of watching your shows, you're tired of petting your dog. And it's like, damn, like, should I pet my own kitty? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I'm tired of petting her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you start getting all conventional and shit. Like, all right, should I be a, if I'm right-handed, should I be a lefty? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
oh God,
do you like the comedian says, sit on your hand and let it go to sleep, and it's a stranger now.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, you can't be talking to yourself, role playing with yourself, but so many times. How many times you probably, like, anybody to ask this question, I'm sure, like, you've been in the house, I'm sure how many times I cleaned your closet out. Like, doing stuff that's out the norm now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never looked at this. Like, I cleaned the crib like 5 times over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I turned my bedroom to an office. Like, I took one of my tables, I put it, so all I do, I sleep, I turn around and hop on my laptop and I work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that get boring. So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Then, then you start setting up, little sexual pleasure schedules and shit. Like, hey, my dude, don't you knock on my door at this time. This is do not disturb time. So it's like, yo, like, that shit just get whacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think for me, it's helpful that since, school's out, we have online learning. So I'm in different time zones. So I'm constantly teaching classes. So it hasn't even, to be honest, it hasn't even really crossed my mind except for that one day I was thinking of going to go see him. But I don't even care. Like, it doesn't even bother me. I'm around people all the time. So I don't even have like personal space if that was the case. But like, I'm kind of enjoying the quarantine of just like not having that pressure of like reaching out to people and like people wanting to come through, like I kind of like that calmness,
Okay.
yeah. You're going to think about it tonight now since this conversation just happened.
yeah, exactly.
You're like, oh gosh, we play a game on my phone.
No, I've played every iPhone game there is. I'm over them. I'm gonna start making bets. Like, I think I mastered a few. Who wanna play me in pool for some money? No.
Oh, so cool.
Nah, what was that thing you was talking about the other day? I wanted to bring it up about the dancing in the club.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I had a conversation a couple of days ago, and it was like, if you was like dating someone, or like at least like not in a deep date, but just like in the early phases, and if you met that person in a club atmosphere, and then you going out, not to say particularly that you and that person going out to the club together, but if someone was going out, and the conversation was based on like, all right, well, if I'm going to the club and like I'm dancing, would that be, should it be an issue or not an issue? You know what I'm saying? As long as there's no malicious or no backdoor activity of angle why you trying to go out and dance. I mean, you out there partying anyway. So the debate was, is it okay, or would that person have a problem with it? So when me and this particular person was having a conversation about it, I was saying, I wouldn't care, me personally, if I was, if you and I was kicking it and then you went to the club and go, shake ass. You like to dance. There's nothing more, nothing less. Like, it's a good time. And, her distinction was like, all right, well, maybe that may be true, but it's like, are you guys getting aroused, or is lust behind it? I said, well, of course. I mean, if I want to dance with attractive woman, I mean, that's the reason why men go to the club. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you want to see eye candy. So, and same for women. But I said dancing and is a passionate, it's passionate no matter what, especially if you go to if you go into a Caribbean club, all the songs is going to be Don Juan, and you're gonna. So I mean, yeah, there's gonna be that type of energy. So me personally, I said I would never get upset about it. Like, let's say, like Clark, for example, you are a dancer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's your background.
Yeah.
So if you was dancing a passion routine on a performance, would that be any? And if you put passion behind it, would that be any different of just you going out to a club and just dancing?
I mean, I think it depends. Because I know for me, being a dancer, we're trained to dance without emotion and dance with emotion, right? So like I can dance with emotion, but not have an actual emotional attachment to the person. But then also, it comes with relationships are tough. So like for dating guys, it's an issue for them because all they see is like, oh, you're dancing on this dude. Oh, you're all up in their face. You're dancing sexual. Okay, I see that as disrespect to me in the relationship. But for me, I see that as my art and my job. And then you also have the side of like being a Latina too. We dance very sexual. I can go to Latin club and dance bachata, merengue with someone and we be all over each other. But then afterwards, like, okay, cool, that was fun. See you later. And there's no tie to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a really strange thing. And I think for me, it's hard going out and dancing and having a good time because other people or emotions are attached to it where I'm not. And so afterwards they're like, oh, so what's good? I'm like, oh, I was just dancing. I was just having a good time,
Yeah,
it's a strange thing.
All right, so I got a quick scenario. So obviously, Clark, you and I, we met at a party.
Yes.
We danced, and it was like cool shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, what up? It was, of course, it was attraction. Like, oh, you cute, whatever. Then we were just cool. It was like, all right, a song came on. We was already in mid conversation, and then we danced.
Right.
Mika, you and I went to party. We partied a lot. We danced a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with me, because I was like, girl, But what I'm saying is that I'm just saying, like, when you dance with certain people, it's always gonna be a cool connection. But like I said, there's nothing more because you're comfortable with that person. Now, if you're out in the club, like I said, with randoms, and you having a good time dancing, to me, I look at it as a sport, as a battle, because you're drawing that person into you, and y'all both is a particular certain song. It's a meaning to you. That song brought you somewhere in that state of mind, and you sharing that same moment with that person because they feel the same way. So of course you're going to dance how that song brings you out. That's how that song gets you out of it, bring you into that moment. So again, me personally, the reason why I said I would never care. I'm not the jealous type if I was with someone or if I'm dating someone to go out and have a good time, because that's what you're supposed to do. Music brings people together. Music brings that joy and that get you out your head for that moment. Go ahead, Clark. I know you had something to say.
I have a question for the both of you because, all right, so if you know your girl when she's dancing with you, or if let's say you met her in the club and she's dancing in a certain way that's different from most other girls in the club, and that made you attracted to her. Now, are you guys thinking about, well, dang, my girl's out right now, so that thing she did when we was dancing, she's probably doing on some other dude right now who's probably enjoying it? Like, does that cross your guys' mind? Like, does that bother y'all or no?
Nah,
you guys get
never
by it.
I mean, because I feel like I'm confident enough within myself that my girl would know the boundaries. And I think if we doing our thing like that, I would think that she was doing it for me. Or let's say we even met in a party, I would feel like, okay, well, you're single then. Of course you're going to throw it back on. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't expect her to do the same thing. So I wouldn't even worry about it because that takes out the fun of even going out. What are we going out for? And me personally, I'm not going to go out with somebody that I feel like I have to be up on the whole night. Like, we're here to have fun. I'm up on you other times in the day. Like, why need to be up on you when we go out too? I mean, yeah, we can start off, but hey, if you want to go venture out, go venture out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wouldn't really care about that. I wouldn't think about it rather, I should say.
I think it's a difference. I don't know. If I'm out with my dude, of course he can dance. That's what we're here for. Dance.
Right.
But it's a level to it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just boundaries, and it's a level of respect that you would have with that person too. Like, I mean, if you guys don't have any issues, and if you guys have an understanding, and you're just going out, having fun, and it just stays there, then that's fine. If the problem comes and if you know, sneak in a message here and there or sneak in some numbers and then you cross some lines on that. But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with just going out and dancing and having a good time. I'm going home with you, you know?
Right. That's how I feel.
I think if it do become an issue, I think that starts back at home. I think it's something that, she already had on her mind, like, nah, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do what I do just to make her mad or whatever the case may be, because he fucked up, da 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 da. I don't think it should be a situation where the girl is having a good time with her man and I'm like, we're at the club, all right, and I'm gonna wild out on every dude I see. Like, I don't see that being, if y'all good and y'all in a good space, you know, so, yeah.
I mean, like you said, you're in a good space, because I mean, there are times like, you know, when you have underlying issues in relationships, whether it was cheating or like something like that, to where, okay, I could understand if you go out and you see something and of course it'll trigger that emotion. But other than that, if you, like you say, if you're cool and you left home good and you know you just have to go have a good time, I don't think or see that to be an issue. I mean, that's just me. But everybody's different.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I don't have any, I feel pretty much the same. If we're on the right page and we're communicating and we're supposed to be, you know, in a relationship, there might be boundaries that we have in place and I don't expect them to be crossed. But if I know you're coming back home with me and we went out to dance, go dance.
Right.
I'm going to dance too.
Right.
I'm not going to be, you know, overly disrespectful or anything like that. But if we're there for a purpose to have fun, why bring some other stuff in there that's not going to make it fun?
Right.
It defeats the purpose.
Right.
Mika.
Now there's levels to it. I mean, you got to be respectful. Some dudes, like, you be out dancing, even if you with your girls or whatever, they try to get all close, try to get close to your neck and all that. You need to not be doing that to some other chick in the club. Like, you can dance, please dance, have a good time. But all that closeness with the neck and the way you have a waist, it's a difference. If you're in a relationship, it's a difference. But you go and dance and have a good time, and I'm gonna dance too, and we're not gonna have any issues. But it's a boundary. 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
I get that.
I understand. I can understand that.
Yeah.
There's certain communications, and like I said, and that also I guess is important because that's how insecurity starts to develop.
Okay, so let me ask you this: Have you ever been in a situation in a club where you allowed another man to buy you a drink while your man is on the other side of the club having his fun dancing? And keep it a buck. I see Clark laughing. Keep it a buck. Have y'all ever done that? Like, y'all know your man over there having his fun and all that. It's like, yeah, I'll take that.
You said I would take that.
I date crazy people, and I'm not that crazy.
No, I can't say that I've done that. I mean, I've had situations where drinks have been sent to me, but I'll let the person know because I mean, it's just consent. I didn't ask for it. I don't know why it was sent. Yeah. But I'm not gonna be like flirting with this guy. He's like, let me buy you a drink, and no, I'll buy my own drink, or my man is over there, or whatever. I'm not gonna do that.
Right. Yeah.
There's, like I said, there's a level to it. Like she said, there's a level to it, and it's about respect. You know, like if some other guy's buying me a drink, I know that's gonna make you feel like, well, damn, I'm not here.
100%.
Like, what the hell he got to buy you a drink for?
I've been in a situation before with my ex, and you know, I'm out. I mean, I'm probably somewhere in the club, and she's sparking. They sparking up spark up a conversation with her, and they having a cool, respectful conversation, and he wanted to buy her a drink. So, she took it because she already stated who I am, and this is not going anywhere. So, when I got there. She said, this is my dude. I thought, oh, nice to meet you. She said, oh, what's up, yo? He's like, your chick is mad cool. You know what I'm saying? We just having a cool conversation. I was like, bro, I'm not, I trust her. She's our own woman. I said, but since you bought her drink, my next round is on you. I said, my next round is on me. I'm going to buy you a drink. So
that's a cool way to handle it because she already took the drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would never took the drink. That's just me personally. I just wouldn't have did it. I've been in the club with my dude and the guy wanted to buy me a drink. I'm like, no, I'm here with my guy. I wouldn't do that. He was like, I'll buy you both a drink. And I was just like, no, it's okay. Yeah.
Eventually he ended up buying me one before I even tried to get to one, and I took it because, like I said, it wasn't to me. I didn't look at it as any disrespect. But again, like I said, some guys may feel differently about it. Like I said, I love the drink. So if I got an extra free drink for the night,
I got free drink.
That's how I'm looking at it. I got me a free drink. You know what I'm saying? So
the question was, would we accept the drink? I would not accept the drink. That's my
got you.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No, I wouldn't.
Have y'all ever been dancing on a dude and found out that his girl was there?
No.
Yeah, I danced with a dude. I think it was I was at Locksmith up on like 190 something actually.
Okay, yeah, I know you are.
And I was dancing with the dude, and I think it was like a Caribbean song or something. And I remember he like tried to do like the push down. I was like, whoa, like chill. But I remember a girl walking up and she was like, Julia, what is this? Now who is she? I was
See,
like,
that's disrespectful. He shouldn't have been doing all that to you with his girl.
I was like, look, I had no idea he had a girl, didn't know you were here. Like, I'm just here with my girl. She's like, oh, I'm not even mad at you. I'm mad at him. The problem's not with you, it's with him. So thank God she was level-minded and how to handle it.
But I mean, like,
shook. My homegirls rolled up too, like, okay, what's good? And I was like, no, she seems fine. But I felt,
that's like what she just said. Like, there's levels to it. Like, you can't be doing that. Like, why are you trying to pull your head down and stuff? Like, what the hell?
But it's like, it also made me feel, I felt wrong, even though I know I didn't do anything wrong because I didn't know he had a girlfriend there. But then it just made me feel away. I was like, dang, I feel like I kind of disrespected, sis. Like, my fault. I know you, but I didn't know. But I was just glad that she took it the way she did and didn't go off on me and try to fight me because I didn't know. But
yeah, some girls would be like that though.
Yeah, I've danced with a girl and her man was there, but it was nothing. Like, she had told me, like, as we dancing or whatever the case may be, and after we finished, I was like, oh, you want a drink? She was like, oh, actually, I'm here with my man. I'm like, all right, cool, do your thing. But I have it was an awkward moment, but it wasn't dealing with a girl and a guy. It was actually, I was dancing on this chick and we going in. She bent down, and I look up and I see some like lady just standing there. She's like, oh yeah, that's my mother. I was like, what? You're here professional? So I went and hollered at her mom. I was like, yo, you want to dance? She was like, yeah. I was like, what? That was too funny.
Man. That's funny.
I don't think I have those issues because I've been to some clubs with dudes and all that, and we've danced, but it's always just fun and it's respectful because I'm aware of women's boundaries and the issues that we have. However, when I was like dating women and then we would go out, like everyone knows you're a couple, but you go and dance with whoever you want because there was no real insecurity about, oh, you're going to go home with Tasha or whoever. You knew who you were going home with, and we're all women, and it really wasn't like, some women are jealous still in the gay community, in the straight community, whatever. But for the most part, it wasn't that big of a deal when it was women. But it is a big deal when it's dudes and when it's a heterosexual relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I've never heard
Why is it we always
they always wow out.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know y'all not taking drinks.
No, we're not taking drinks.
Unknowingly.
Beautiful, can I tell you lustful? Can I tell you I care for you? Can I tell you I want you? Can you tell me you notice? Can you tell me I trust you? Can we forward our future if I tell you can you see that I give a shit? Can you see that I'm intimate? No words and games, I take the hurt and pain and get rid of it. Can you see that I'm different? You think I'm interested in just hitting it. It's so typical, probably think that I'm cynical. You seen better days, so here's my resume. I ain't dressing up for this interview. Can you tell that I'm into you? Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell I was sent for you? One of a kind gem for you.